Alright, I'm back. Hello everyone. We're going to continue on with our storyline. We're going to go talk to Otto. While I was taking a break, my phone pushed an article to me about DeFran, the ex-Overwatch player, getting a job and quitting after 2 weeks to go back to streaming because working is harder than streaming. Which is old news because this was news like 6 months ago, 8 months ago or something, and I'm just reporting on it now.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Good to know, Vector. Hopefully you aren't affected by service.
She gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
So yeah, this is Mid, a new character that they are introducing now. Now Mid is a character that has appeared in other Final Fantasies, not this particular iteration of her, but Mid was Sid's grandson in Final Fantasy V. She was also in FF14.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
She was an Aura in that,
I'll get to the
if I
point
remember
then.
correctly.
I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. It's Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood. I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Wow, Mid just shows up and starts asking for things. She sounds an awful lot like Deuce.
Where to start? Materials and tools. It's Karen and Blackthorn.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
Yeah.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard, hearing what became of the place. How's it coming along?
Nearly there. Just need to get these last boards
Alright, Blackthorn, let's do this.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
A supply kit. Sketches of ineffable devices seemingly drawn from the pages of a mad alchemist's notebook, and a list of the equally exotic alloys from which such things are smiths.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Alright, Karen.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
List of materials. The noxious vapors that spilled from the cracks around a certain door of Sidolphus Telemon's Deadland Hideaway would sting the eyes and burn the nose to anyone who strayed too close. Combining every ingredient on this list would no doubt produce a similar result.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Alright.
That just leaves
Hey,
the
Mini
carpenter.
Cat.
Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Blackthorn, what do you got for
Okay,
us?
yeah.
Ask about Mid.
Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. It's like our old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
What do you want?
Alright, so we can make a new sword called the Grindstone, which is still better than what we got. When he lifted his fists, beneath them was found naught but dust. Alright. We need the Levin Bolt, the Earth Shard, and some Meteorite.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
You get the Hunter's Waistcloth, which is significantly worse than what we have. There's arm cloths. Again, not nearly. Oh, these actually would be better. With the waistcloth. But again, I still haven't been able to make the Drake Slayer's bracelet. We need a Scarletite for that, and I don't know where to get that. We did get a gelatinous mask, though.
Anything else?
Alright, let's go read the letters on our page here. Homecoming. I apologize for what happened at Roslith. I fear that what might have been had not Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall be forever grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Hi, Mini Cat. I hear you going blur blur. Hi.
Right. See, there's nothing to
What's she have for sale?
What don't just stand there gawping.
Ask about Mid. Is irrepressible the word? The girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her
Like
tune.
father, like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood, but if I didn't know it any better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next, as long as she doesn't try to rope me into building it for her.
Go
Maybe
on
you can.
then.
We can buy a hunter's weight slots, but there's no point. This would be an upgrade. I'd lose some HP, but the Manic tribes of Damaki can be counted among some of the best hunters and trackers in the Twins. As per tradition, they claim a small, seemingly insignificant fragment of each of their prey, be it fang, skin, bone, skin, or hair, and affix it to their gear so that the spirit of the deceased may continue to hunt alongside them. Is Mira unaware that mini-cats going blur is a criminal offense punishable by thrashing? Were you unaware of that, mini-cat? She does seem to be unaware, yes.
It'd better all be here.
Oops. Think that would be here. Don't worry about that.
Is that all?
Is that all? Yeah, that's all. Alright, where is our carpenter? Don't see any quests out in the world right now, so let's continue on. So when I said that this game has very high points, like that Kupka fight, it also has some pretty low points. And unfortunately, as much as I like Mid's character, the stuff dealing with her tends to be low points because it just ends up being a lot of fetch quests and busy work.
Do with a good oil in this. It should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
I also want to point out that there is another carpenter in this place. Okay, first off, I think this guy here... No. Alright. We gotta go to Martha's Rest, but I want to show you guys. Okay? Check this out. We gotta go all the way to Martha's Rest to get another carpenter to work on this place, when I am fairly certain there's another carpenter just over here.
White as a sheet.
Not goods. Yeah, these fucks right here. Look at this.
How's it coming along?
Blast,
Nearly
carpenter. Emil,
Just need to get
carpenter's
these last
apprentice.
boards nailed on.
Look at them, standing there shirtless, doing their job. But no, I gotta go all the way out to Martha's Rest. Get a carpenter. Super fucking rude.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Tiamat commissioned all the carpenters in the Hideaway to build her outhouses to collect more food. that's unlockers for us, I guess. Mini cat. I think it's time for sleepies, Mini cat. You've been running around the house. You gotta be out of energy now, right? Right, silly? I don't know what I'm gonna do with Mini Cat, guys. She doesn't like pets, she doesn't like cuddles, she doesn't like laying with me, like... The only thing she likes to do is play like a puppy.
Let's go.
That's not fun. Mini Cats are also perpetual motion devices. It does seem that way, yeah.
Time to fight.
That was hilarious. He's just hanging out over here.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Alright. Well, at least his request plays to our strength, in that we get to murder creatures.
This shouldn't take long. Get him! Stay down!
The thing about this ability is, if they survive it, usually the lesser enemies that show up have very little health left. We got one more enemy. Oh, dragon. That fucker came in like a wrecking ball.
Nice try.
It's too late. What? Since when have they ever fucking just immediately turned around and started slashing? Never have I seen that happen.
Nice try.
And dead. Look at that. How dare that man call you a dapper hand? Annihilate him. A dragon talon. Okay, cool.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
I think this man must have sex with me.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
Alright, so we can do that, but I want to quickly go over here because there might be a treasure chest or two that we can pick up over here. If I don't find anything, that's fine. Cressida does look like it took a shit kicking. Yeah, there's a treasure chest right there. Oh, we're right. Then over here, we'll be coming back over here eventually. There is something over here to do later in the game, but for now, we don't need to worry about it. If there's any more treasure over here. Hey, Mid.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Yay, quest complete. Could have given me some AP for that though. But I got some more renown, so Breath of Earth, wind up. Ooh. Well, we happen to have that. Reduces wind up cooldown time by 3 seconds. Yeah.
That's my good deed for the day done.
Alright, there is some side quests available now, so we'll pick those up and get ready for those, but we probably won't be doing much of them today. That said, let's make sure we equip.
Getting some rest soon.
One of the quests we need to do, I think, is in the infirmary. It is. We're gonna have to do a little bit more main quest stuff here real quick, but that's fine. For now, let's stop by here and see if we got anything new we can pick up.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, we need 5 more and we can get this.
Come again.
Shit.
I may have more for ya.
You said.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Hi, Doris.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Yep, they all died. That's all your fault.
Haven't you heard?
Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
It's his
The
penis.
shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Alright, this man.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Funny, because every time we get, both times we've had to go look for herbs, it's been in, Rosaria. I don't think we have any new hunts to do yet. done 6, 7 so far, so we're not doing too bad. Anyway, guys, that unfortunately has to be it for today's stream because right, we got Titan channel. I haven't gone through and shown you what cool abilities we can actually get with these yet. Like, we got Gouge already, we got Wicked Wheel. We can upgrade this one as well. I don't actually know what the upgrade does. Oh, it just increases its range. Okay. Rook's Gambit is one that we have as well. Like, we know all of these. Whereas with Sid, we have Thunderstorm and Pile Drive, but we gotta learn Lightning Rod still. Lightning Rod is very cool because you put it out over enemies, and every hit you do also does damage as you hit it and the enemy at the same time. It's pretty sick. Judgment Bolt is actually one of my favorite abilities in the game. Very powerful. Upheaval and Wind Up, we've shown you. We can also get Raging Fists, which is absolutely hilarious. And Earthen Fury is his special, which is also pretty cool. Lots of damage, not a lot of break, but it's good to use during AoE situations. So, I gotta go back over here because fuck man. There we go. Alright guys, if you guys liked what you saw and you're not following, I do encourage you to give a follow.